Good morning, people. How are you doing? Chris with CNC for Newbies and Croft CNC here. Just wanted to go live. We're going to do some design work. We're going to talk about aligning a rotary table on a router. We're specifically dealing with the K11, K12 series, which is readily available on Amazon. A lot of companies actually use that unit as their primary unit to make their rotary tables. It's efficient, it's easy to use, and stuff like that. So one of the first things to understand is the softwares. For many of us, we'll use the Aspire, and it'll typically be 10 or 11 softwares. Okay. Billy Brown says he hates me. Yeah, it's we're in sunny Miami. We had our 3 days of winter here where it only reached 60 degrees during the day. Let's see here. Today's weather is it's 76 and breezy today, with sunshine. So a low of 62, which was already this morning. Yeah, so I got a good setup here. But anyways, so Matt Yule's in here. What's up, Matt? Nice to see you. Okay, so design work. Most of the people running CNC routers are either using Fusion 360 or Aspire. Most of my customers are using Aspire. So I'm going to kind of concentrate on that for right now. So let's do this. Let's share screen window. Okay. We'll do this. All right. There we go. Okay. So when we do this, we want to create a new file. When we create a new file, you do not want a single-sided or double-sided. You want to go rotary. Okay. When you first put your material in, you have a rough size and you have a and then you have a finished size. So I'll typically take like a 4x4 and I will put that in there and turn it to the size that I need for a spindle for a stair railing or something. So in doing that, you want this to be your diagonal measurement from point to point. Okay. And you want it to be the longest diagonal measurement. The length can be whatever the length of your part is, taking into account clearance on each end. So let's say I don't have a tape measure here, but let's say 36 inches for a stair baluster or whatever you want to call it. And let's say it's 2 inches rough diameter. I always like to go from the cylinder axis, and the way that I measure that is from a V-bit to a chucked up V-bit, and then to the tailstock, and make sure they're all in alignment. I typically will measure from the center of my material, orientation is along the x-axis. So if your bar is going left to right, if your wood is going left to right, it's x-axis. If it's going front to back of the machine, it's the y-axis. So we'll set it up as that. Okay, now this is our material here. If you were to unwrap it, okay, so that's how you do material setup. Now, if you go up here to gadgets and you go to wrapping, you can actually create a rounding toolpath. So for us, if we do a 4-inch round square blank, we can actually do this with a let's just do this. Okay, we'll apply that and we'll select that. So I just created a quick tool just so I could get it in here. So this one right here is actually for the square material. These ones are for the round rough. So if you were doing a round, you would have your the diameter of your rounding blank. This is the amount to leave on the material. So if you want to do a quick rough pass and then come back and do a fine step over finish pass, maybe in a climb direction, that's where you would leave material and be able to do that. So this is where we would select our tool, and this is actually the roughing toolpath name. Then this gives us our finished cylinder information. Okay, now if we go over here, we already have a rounding toolpath taken care of. And it'll take 4 hours, 25 minutes, and 24 seconds. A max depth of 0 inches. It's just going to round over and go from there. So if I select a post processor, I need to have the wrapping post processor. So this is going to wrap it in X. Okay. This is going to wrap it in Y. And that's the one that I need. I need to wrap it in Y, and I need to send it in X. So if we save the toolpath, so now everything is taken care of with this. It will round over and do everything that I need it to. Okay, and that's basically the toolpath right there. And it's that simple to get a roughing toolpath done. All right. So now that's going to be a quick one today. I'm going to go do what I got to do, and I will catch you guys. On the flip side. Quick one today, but it gives you a lot of information. Later.